it's Elizabeth, just walking home after weightlifting at Azik Feet, which is kind of like emerged as like a really convenient time for me to like log these little video journals. So, I mean, I guess what I really want to talk about today is just how Paris keeps giving. And I mean that this really, really literally. Paris keeps giving to me and giving to me and giving to me. So I am walking parallel to the Champs-Elysees right now because, as you know, I try to avoid it. So, like, here's the thing. Like, in the States, I was a huge thrift store shopper. Probably, like, the only thing I buy new is my running shoes, walking shoes, you know, because, like, and my swimsuits, you know, that stuff is consumable. So, walking past Louis Vuitton. This is the backside. Okay, so, like, you know, huge Goodwill, you know, aficionado here, right? And so in France, they don't really do that. They don't really have that. They have a small chain called Emmaus, E-M-M-A-U-S, if you're curious, that does carry some housewares in addition to clothes. There's also like Gary Sol, which is Guerrisol. Gary Sol, that's a great chain, actually, of stores to get secondhand clothes and to do so inexpensively. In the Le Marais and elsewhere in Paris, you'll find plenty of upscale boutiques that will call stuff vintage and sell it to you for a lot more. And then, you know, there are even curated secondhand boutiques where it's all name brand and right. Well, anyway, I've, you know, often been like a Gary Sol girl. Plenty of stuff from there. But when it comes to, like, you go through your house and you have stuff, housewares, and, like, you know, stuff like that, like, you would often haul that off to Goodwill, right, in the States, but that's not what they do here. And this is true for clothes too. Like, it's just a much more communally minded culture. And so they just put the stuff in a shopping bag and set it out on the curb for free. So tons of free cycling here. Tons of free cycling here. And you're supposed to know when l'encombrance are coming through. So you're supposed to know when, you know, the stuff is, you know, I won't say the garbage people, but you know what I mean, when the truck comes through to clear stuff away. And then, you know, there's a window of time, like 8 p.m. the night before, you're allowed to put stuff on the curb. But in my experience, and if you don't do it at the right time, you can get fined. But in my experience, this is such a pretty little passageway right here. Yeah. In my experience, you can come across free stuff all the time. So, like, Paris, especially like where I live, the 16e, which is a really largely like residential neighborhood full of really wealthy people. Yeah, the free cycling is pretty insane. Let me show you what I just picked up on my way to the gym. I mean, you're not going to believe this. I didn't believe this. I should probably have had it in my hand instead of having to like stop, but it is, yeah, Douglas Adams, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, a trilogy in 4 parts. So, so it's the entire series. Well, at least like the first 4 books in the series. And if you haven't read it, it's great. And yeah, it's in English. So I picked this off the curb on my way to the gym today, as well as like a really cute little cat toy for Dharma. Okay, so I mean, you might have seen my post on Facebook too, that like I picked up like a still wrapped bouquet of flowers featuring really beautiful roses. Picked that up off the side of Avenue Foch just like last weekend. I have this picture in my mind of like some like boyfriend being in the doghouse and him buying this expensive bouquet of flowers and presenting them to his girlfriend only for her to like throw them out the window of the Porsche. So that's kind of like my little narrative about what went on there. But I enjoyed those flowers as long as they lived. They did wilt within a few days. I mean, some of the stuff that I've gotten off the street is just really unreal. I've been getting like everything you're seeing me wear here. I got last weekend right off of Avenue Foch. So leggings, you see, perfectly fine black running tights, this t-shirt. So yeah, I mean, Paris is just giving me stuff and like stuff from my apartment that I need, stuff that like fits my apartment perfectly. So I'm just kind of really surprised. I'm settling into my apartment really well because like Paris is giving me all this free stuff that I need. Well, I mean, like, I guess I won't say that I need, but like it's nice to have, you know, like that I would never actually like buy it because it's not necessary, right? And I've still got that like digital nomad kind of mentality. But hey, if you're gonna give it to me for free, well, yeah, I'll take it and I'll enjoy it. Yeah, so I walk around Paris just going about my life, and Paris just gives me stuff. I love it. All right, hope you had a good week. Bye now.